Hey guys, today's an exciting day. I've got my drone out here, and what we're gonna do is take a look from above at what my ground looks like. It's time to spec out for where I want my shop. So this is what I've been clearing lately. Here's that road I built up from the trailer. So I've got that road, and then I've been working on cleaning all this up here. So I've come to the conclusion this is a beautiful flat spot, and I think this is where I'm gonna put my shop. Here, this is all I got left for snow. That's it. Look at that. That's all I have left for snow in my yard. Just that tiny little patch right there. So anyways, yeah, this would kind of be a cool little edge parking spot, right? Back stuff up to the bank. So if my shop is, no, of course it's going to be hard to tell on the GoPro, but yeah, from about here, that's 180 degrees, and the bank's to my right. So I'm thinking this spot here, this little bit of a higher section, I'm going to clear all of this anyways, but I think this little bit of a higher section is maybe where I'm going to spec my shop to be. So on the drone, I guess we're looking for this tree. Just because of the uneven ground, I'm going to take it off over there. Makes it easier to land later. I don't like catching it. It hurts when you miss. So let's get that up in the air and see what the sky view looks like. Okay, get this up in the air. We can see on camera. We can see on screen here where everything is. So there's me. Okay, I'm up here. There's the drone way above us. There's my patch of snow on the camera. Okay, so I'm at that patch of snow. You can see me down there beside the white. I'll just move to the side. It tells us how high we are here, so we're at 60 meters. We're allowed 100 legally. So my trailer's over here. So I'm right here. I'm thinking of putting the shop in this box sort of right here. Yeah, look at that. It's nice. No, it's over there, yeah. You probably can't see it on camera, that's fine. But if you can see the screen here, and there's that. And we can come back over to me. You can see it way up there, just a little bit. It's coming right up overhead, and you'll see it on screen here. We're right here, so you can see down here too where I actually am. So that's the box we just drew, and that's about the same area as my house clearing. So that's probably, you know what, that's probably good enough. Who's that? Oh, it's my other neighbor. Yeah, that's probably good enough. My property goes all the way to the here, all the way here. We're just bringing it down so that I can see a little bit better the ground we're working with. This kind of gives us a good preview too. I'll throw the drone video up on screen. So there's not really a whole lot of trees to play with. So that's good. Where are we in our box here? Yeah, so we're at the edge of our box. The drone makes this so easy. So again, the drone's buzzing right there, if you can't see it. Oh, I can hear the neighbors from here. That's interesting. That's cool. I've never been able to hear the neighbors. Oh, look at that. I've got a fence post back here. Is this the edge of my property? I don't see any markers, but sure is a random spot for a pole. I didn't think we were that far back here yet. Spiders are out. I still don't see any more poles. Oh, there's one. Does my property zigzag through here? Another pole here. Oh yeah, here's my fence. Okay, that's good to know. This is my property line. My shop can't come this far back, so we'll draw a line back here. That sun is bright. Yeah, we'll draw a line back here and then fly the drone along the edge, and then I can look at it on the GPS. Okay, I do need to stay with my fence for that to work. My fence is over here, my drone is over there. Okay, more fence line. Okay, you should be fine to come forward. I guess I might as well keep walking here. I got 57% on the battery left, so that's fine. I got my other battery charging. Oh, look at that. I can see a clear line right down the forest there. I don't want to start hitting trees. Okay. Oh no. My gimbal's been glitchy. I gotta replace the thing on it. Oh, did we lose my gimbal? You can see it's a little sideways. Sometimes I can get it to come back. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got it to come back. That's so annoying. Yeah, my ribbon cable's damaged. My ribbon cable's damaged, so it gives me grief. But yeah, this is cool. I didn't realize I had a nice straight line. If I can record this. I didn't realize I had a nice straight line in my property. Where the fence is. That's so cool. Can you tell I've never actually walked this? I don't know if I've said that yet. Oh, there's a squirrel. I didn't realize, so my dump truck's right there. I didn't realize I didn't have a lot more to come this way. Wow. Wow, I thought I had a lot more room. Okay. Okay. I'm still going to put my shop over there. Back over to where the shop is going to go, I guess. This shouldn't be all that hard to clean up. This is kind of actually quite open in here once I get something big in here. Good to know. My fence is right there. And I've cleaned to here. Actually, on one side, that's cool. That means I'm almost done cleaning over here. Oh, this was a stupid way to go. Not really in the mood to kick my drone into a tree, so just being extra careful with it. So maybe the shop's actually going to end up here. You know what? I'm just going to clear right to that back fence, I guess. If I clear right to the fence, then I know where I am, right? Really excited to get more room in here. Hopefully by the end of the day, I'll have all this cleaned up. I don't see why I can't. Okay, it's almost back to the property line. I'd like to mark this back corner, and then I know where everything is. Okay, I guess we're going side hilling. Yeehaw, she's wet in here now. I see a fence up there. No. Oh, I see my fence right there. And if I'm not mistaken, I see something back here. So let's go see what that is. Ow. Oh, she's wet. Oh, she's really wet. Okie dokie. Low battery warning, 30% wheel odds. Oops. Okay, so right here is the back corner. And it goes that way. I know for sure up the hill. Neat. Okay, well, let's go land this drone. I didn't set my return home altitude, so I don't want to just let it go on its own. It might shoot up to the max altitude. Water in my drone controller's got to be good for it. Okay. Whatever. How do I get out of here? And there you go. So we will see how that looks on video from above, but I think I'm safe. We're just gonna, honestly, from probably this point here, or maybe a little bit further in, maybe from that tree in, straight across, we're just going to clear straight to the fence, and then when we get to the fence, we'll figure out how far this way we want to go, and then we'll work our way back towards here. I'm going to end up with some burn piles and whatnot obviously here, so I want to get this done before we're not allowed to burn wood anymore, because fire season's rolling in already. It's May 2nd today, and there's already been like 6 forest fires around me, and you've seen I'm still digging up snow. So one of the reasons I want to get on clearing, because I've got a lot of fire hazard, so if I get on it, it can't hurt me, right? I don't know what's coming here, but it's loud. Oh, it's a plane that's like right freaking there. Okay, well that's interesting. Right over my property? What the hell was that? Well, the last thing we got to do this morning is start up old Excacat here. Start this thing. A little bit of glow plugs in my life. Ooh, I thought she was dead, but she went. She started. Cool. Let that warm up for probably half an hour or so, and then we will get to moving some material. There's a squirrel hanging out on that stick. He's just chilling. So I'm just looking here. I need to put a road through here, but I don't really want to do that until I get the clearing started, because I don't know where I want my entranceway, and I kind of want to leave as many of these trees as possible, just for aesthetics, and I like trees. thing we're gonna do right ahead of the game. Hold on. Hey Siri, record my voice. Okay, so one thing I want to do to this, I'll open this up right away. So that'll hold itself up. That'll hold itself up. I just have to be extra careful not to get close to trees and hit it. And I really got to be extra careful not to drop a tree on it now. But if I don't do that, the poor thing will just overheat, and I don't want that. So, anyways, yeah, things are looking good. I'm just going to start from this line. So where the excavator is now, I'm just going to start piling trees on the left, and we're going to clear this whole right side, right up to the bank. Now that I know my fence is fairly close, I think what I'm going to do is start just right here. And I'll just pile all the wood on this side, and we will clean up this entire area. Every tree's coming down. This is a clear-cut job, so I'll set you up in the excavator here. You can watch me for a bit. Let's just stack these up over here. Don't think this excavator doesn't have a ton of reach. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna knock every tree down. Anything that's gonna get burned is gonna go here. And anything I can mill, I'm gonna put against the edge. So this one's almost millable. Yeah, that's millable. I got a 2x4 or 2 out of it. It's just nice and it's a nice fresh green tree, so I'm not gonna waste any of these if I don't have to. I don't like taking these down to begin with, but I need room for a shop. That seems to be all the rage these days. Shop building videos, right? Just gotta knock all the dirt off this door. Otherwise they become a pain to deal with. All the dirt stains in them. Rotate, baby, rotate. She doesn't have the strongest swing motor in the world, so it's a little bit. Get off me. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to burn this in here, or if I'm going to bring it out to the big burn pile. I kind of like it in here, to be honest, because I'm farther from the highway. I don't like people seeing what I'm doing. A lot of weirdos out there right now freaking out about fires, and they are based a little bit because we've had 6 fires, I think, so far, and a friend of mine just got the call this morning, or the text this morning, that they're going to be working forest fires till all next weekend. So it's that time of year. It's not a good time of year. May 1st, May 2nd, unbelievable. Why? It's my water pump. So my water temp sensor. I got the door freaking open on it. I wonder if I'm low on coolant. Because that heated up a lot faster than normal. Okay, let's check out this overheating thing. It's buzzing at me, so if it's buzzing at me, that means there must be something wrong, right? I don't know if you can hear me. It's not overheating yet. warm though. It does feel warm. You know what? Let's put some water in there. Okay, this is going to be hot. I don't feel pressure much in there though, so we should be okay to open this. And that's why I wear a glove. That's exactly why I wore a glove, because that was hot. Well, I know my gauge is accurate then, so I need to start carrying more. You gotta be careful when you're pouring cold water into hot stuff like this, because it could actually hit a spot and flare up. And if it does that, it burns you. I don't think my overheating problem is just simply this being low on coolant. I really don't. It overheats too often. Under here, there's not really anything to look at. Like, my belt's tight. Water pump's got to be turning. I've washed the fins out. My fan turns. Sounds like water. But got any in it? It's just an overflow, but you know what? It's not worth leaving empty if we're here, because it does actually suck it back in. Even if it's got a little, as long as the straw's in it. Well, anyways, we can get back to work, so let's do that. Okay, hopefully that was enough time to let it cool down. It's overheating a little bit. I'll address it as the season gets later here. I don't mind working at home, give it a 15-20 minute break every so once in a while. So let's get her going again and keep clearing. I'm gonna have to get the chainsaw out one of these times and buck up all the stuff that I'm gonna burn and stack it a little better. I'll do that when I have more of a bundle, because this will only take 5 minutes to cut up. Next time it overheats, maybe I'll do that. Same as the big stuff, I'll cut the limbs off and make it nicer, and then I can get it over to the mill and deal with it. So I don't know if you can see in the ground there's a big dead tree laying across. That's pretty much as far as I'm going. My fence is just behind that, so That gives me quite a big shop, to be honest. So that'll be cool. Let's, yeah, just keep going until we're done. Apparently I was recording the whole time. That's funny. Yeah, so big chainsaw won't start. Went and got little chainsaw. I thought I brought a sharpener with me. Apparently I forgot. I brought my grinder anyways, so I'll show you what I do with the grinder. In here you've got the actual piece that cuts, and then in front of it's called the raker. This is what holds it up against the, or holds it up from going directly into the wood and getting stuck. So what I like to do is just take my grinder here and just give them just a bzz on top, and that gives me a lot more bite out of my chains. Most guys don't recommend that. This chainsaw is not the strongest, so we'll see how it handles it, but let's try it out. Okay, so this saw was pretty dull. Let's see how it cuts now. We've made it this far. Just let the excavator cool down while I had lunch. These trees are all going to stay for now. The road's going to be over there. I'll make it on the way out, because coming on the way in is a little bit confusing, but on the way out is going to make sense. So got a couple burn piles set up. I don't want to go too big with these because I've got a restriction coming in, and it's pretty dry, to be honest. Even though it rained yesterday, it's supposed to rain the next couple days, but I'm going to see if I can get this one burned today. I'm also going to see if I have a hose that reaches over here, because that would be nice. So I got fuel in the chainsaws, cut those trees up over yonder, and keep going. So here's our fire pit. I want to see if a hose reaches up here. We're not actually that far from where a hose is, so it's just gonna sneak right through the forest here. So nice to have winter gone and actually do stuff out here. No snow. So my hydrant's here, so let's see how far it goes. It's right there. So we made it down the hill. We made it to here. Lots of water left in there apparently. That's not on. Anyways, yeah, fire's right there, so 1 or 2 more hoses and I've got it. That is awesome. I've got more than enough hose to get to the other side of the fire here, so I've built a fire break around this. And I've decreased the size of it quite a bit, just so that it doesn't get out of hand. For the only reason that it's pretty dry. My land's not, but I don't want to risk anything, because if the hill takes off and it goes, you never know where it goes, so we're just going to be very responsible about this, because I'm not going to be the one that starts a forest fire. So I've got my hose up here and I've got my hoe up here. And then we can just burn through all this. This shouldn't take more than a couple of hours to burn all this. I can keep tearing trees down and adding to this fire as I do it. So let's get this on fire, I guess. Okay, let's get this thing lit. I got some old gas and my torch out here. This shouldn't be hard to light up, so. And this is my area, and there are currently no fire bans or restrictions in my area. So if anyone sees this online and freaks out that I'm lighting a fire when I'm not supposed to, there are no fire bans right now, so none at all. I can have any size fire I want, and I've taken precautions as if it was super deadly out here. So we are way safer than we have to be, which is always good. Well, my paranoia kicked in a little bit, so I did extra due diligence. I phoned my fire department and they assured me that there is nothing more I can do. As long as I keep it small, we're perfectly fine. And I can actually have a second fire going, so we might get a second one going beside it just over here. So we'll see. This one can get... Stuff is not flammable. Must be diesel.